I'm gonna get back into it. For some strange reason, I wanna beat this game. Because I'm mental. That's why, I think. 2002. Stardate 2002.6. Here we go. Boom. I'm going to go through the asteroid field because it's easier than the Tholians. I've learned. And in the asteroid field, I have to tell you what, I like to have a little bit more speed. So I'm going to up my speed a bit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to up my shield and my speed. I'm going to lower my phasers down. I'm going to try that. Because usually my phaser blasts seem to kill just about everything anyway, so... And there we go. And if I have a little bit more shields, maybe I'll... maybe I'll last longer. Now in the Tholian level, I mean this, you know what, this phaser is really bad. I'm gonna up it just a little bit. Let's try that. Maybe that'll be just enough. Hey, Chris G. I'm back at Star Trek once again. I guess before when I had my shields lower, I guess that was bad, huh? Hey Mike was just about to watch the N64 video you posted. Yeah, I did this game Buck Bumble, which I have sort of mixed feelings about. I kind of liked it, but it definitely had some problems. The music was hilarious. I felt like it was a little tough, and there should have been more checkpoints in it. At first, the controls were really difficult to get down. I'm gonna use a photon torpedo there because I need to. But yeah, I didn't dislike that game, believe it or not. Did they just like spawn me on top of a damn asteroid? Fuck that. Oh, come on. Again, this game won the award for best music of 1990 whatever, 91 or whenever this fucking game came out. Fuck. Give me that. Okay, that was a little bit of health, which I really needed. I'm hoping to make it to the end of this. Obviously. Two more that can be used. Two more photon torpedoes. It's really that halfway mark that they give you something. I don't know if they give you something more than once. Ooh. I hope that they do. I don't know if I'll make it unless I get something else. Oh god, give me that. Yes. Where does Mike get all these wonderful games? Honestly, the majority of the games that we've gotten for AVGN, these live streams, honestly, most of it's been from eBay. The majority of it, although I do find games at conventions. Honestly, I did pretty well last year at Too Many Games, which is a convention in Pennsylvania. If you guys like to go to conventions for the reason of buying games, probably definitely one of the better ones. I would recommend going to that one if you like to go for buying games. That's why I like to go to conventions. Like I don't really go to conventions too much to see people or do the panels or any of that kind of stuff. I like to go there to buy games. First video game convention I ever went to was hey, thanks Lord Pubius for the Raiders. First video game I convention I ever went to was really just, it was nothing but just flat out, it was more of a swap meet. And that's what I knew video game conventions as. It was a swap meet, but it was also, like, they had arcade machines and stuff. Not a ton, but they just had some classic arcade machines. And, like, that's the kind of conventions that I like. So I like to go to cons that I can, basically that I can buy games and that have a good amount of games. And especially for me at this point, like, I find that some of the conventions have... Sometimes they have not the best selection of games, some of the cons that I've been to. So it's tough to find a really good con. There are a few. I've heard that the I think it's the Portland one that I've not been to yet because they do it in October. I'd love to go to it, but they do it at the worst time of year for me. So someday maybe I'll get to that. But that one's supposedly good, and Too Many Games is really good. So that's I believe in the summer, so that's a better time. So yeah, to me that's what going to the cons is all about. Oh my god, what is that? Oh yeah, I forgot about those areas. Okay, let me get this, come on. Oh, I was hoping for an extra life, which is what I really, really need. But I have full energy here, so I'm feeling confident. Except for the fact that I have no photon torpedoes left, so that's gonna probably be a problem. Strangely, you're probably looking at this game and saying, Mike, this game is the worst thing I've ever seen. I know that's what you're thinking, but I don't, for some strange reason, I don't like this game. It probably has a lot to do with the fact that I love Star Trek, the original series, so I'm pretty forgiving when it comes to Star Trek, the original series. I kind of like anything to do with it, even if it's like not that great. So, you know, this is probably one where I'm pretty biased. Let me see what you guys are talking about here. Someone at Too Many Games was selling. Yeah, well, Maine would have been closer. I try to ask every once in a while to put a bug in your ear, but 2 NES games to check out: Crystallis and Willow. I have Crystallis. Is it Crystallis or Crystallis? I think it's actually Crystallis, isn't it? Crystallis. I think it's Crystallis. I always used to say Crystallis. It's one of those things like Ninja Gaiden and Ninja Gaiden. As a kid, I said Ninja Gaiden. I just started doing a few days ago Fact Xanadu, which hopefully I'd like to come back to that and do a little more. We'll see. I'm at a point now where it's getting to be like, oh my god, what am I doing? But I really have to come back to it because I'm starting to forget, so I gotta come back to it soon. But Crystallis I'd like to also do. Star Wars games or Star Trek games, which do you prefer? Star Wars games, because there are almost no good Star Trek games. This right here is about the best you can get. There's a few other okay ones, but Star Wars games are hard, but they're far superior. And I'm more of a Star Trek guy, but I'm gonna give that one to Star Wars. They definitely have better games. All right. So some Star Wars game stuff that I still want to do. I beat Empire Strikes Back, which I never thought in a million years I was going to beat that game, because I used to suck at that game so hard. Damn, I was hoping for an extra life. But I practiced, basically. Yeah, so practice makes perfect, I guess. But I practiced and I practiced and I practiced, and I think, I can't remember, but I think the game has like easy, normal, or easy, hard, and shit, and Jedi. I don't know if I did it on Jedi, but I did beat the game. I think I did it on normal or hard or whatever. And I just never thought in a million years I would beat that game, and it was fucking hard. Though that was one of the hardest Super Nintendo games I've beaten. I'm trying to think now. Actually, I want to say, like, I think that was. I'm gonna say that game was probably harder than Hagane, because it's a lot longer for one thing, so it's more draining to go through it. I'm on the fence, honestly, of whether or not I really like that game. Like, I kind of like it, but there's some sections of it that I'm kind of like, ugh. It's almost more like work than it is like super fun. But I do kind of like it. There's some areas that I can't stand a few of the areas in it, but then there's parts that I think are fantastic. So it's that game's kind of mixed on how I feel about it. But anyways, Star Wars games we're talking about. Of course, James and I did the Star Wars Connect. Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo. I do have a I do have a Vive area set up, so I'd actually like to do some more of those games, but I have to. The problem is I have the area for it now, but I don't have it set up, so I have to figure that out still. But I do want to do some streams like that. What I need to do is spend an entire day like setting that up to be able to do that, and I just haven't done it yet. But anyhow, so Star Wars games. I would like to do the other Super Nintendo games someday. The first Star Wars and then Return of the Jedi, so hopefully I'll get to that eventually. I'm sure I will, since I stream like every day almost. But I think the one I really want to do is Empire Strikes Back on NES, because I helped record that for the episode 99 of The Nerd, the Star Wars episode, and I made it to Dagobah, and that's as far as I made it, and I was always kind of like, I need to come back to that game and beat it. Get yourself an egg and beat it. I'm worried about this part because there are Romulans, it looks like here, and I have not faced Romulans yet, so I'm going to actually attempt to go up. If I can get through a string of Tholians, then maybe I can get to that asteroid belt, and then it would be pretty much clear sailing to the end of this. So I'm gonna turn up towards the Tholians and hope to God I can make it. That didn't work out too great, but we'll see what happens. Tholian drones closing in for attack. In that episode, James did all the, the Star Wars Famicom stuff. So that's something that I haven't really... Did we do a James and Mike Monday episode on that? I'm really forgetting. Does anybody know if we did Star Wars Famicom for James and Mike Mondays? I feel like we might have. I can't. We've done almost 300 episodes of that, and now it's to the point where I can't really remember. Oh, you know what? I have to change this right now. So I need phasers to be higher, and I feel like speed's not quite as important on this one. I definitely need the phasers pretty high here. Maybe not that high. I'm gonna do something more like that, because you can actually blow up these Tholian things. So the thicker line you hit first, and then the sort of squiggly line you hit, and then fuck. You know what? I'm going too slow though. Yeah, hang on. This is too slow. All right, I'm gonna bring up the speed. I'm gonna try something like that. There, like that. That's how you do it. And I learned that on the last sort of fuck. Yeah, I'm sort of fuck right now. Sort of fucked. Oh my god, look at this. God damn it, and I have one shit! Okay, I'm like fucked. There you go. Fuck these Tholians. Get me through this. I gotta make this. This sucks. Oh my god. They're so hard to avoid. You know what? I'm gonna give myself a little more speed. Shit. Well, I have a lot of speed, actually. I feel like I'm moving slow as fucking dirt, though. You know what? As long as I have enough to shoot these things, it probably doesn't really matter that much. So, you know what? I'm actually gonna turn the phasers down just a little bit. I'm gonna try that. Because maybe a little bit more shields could be. You know what? Fuck! There. Fuck you, Tholians. Ah! See, if I die here, it's over. Oh my god, I just got so lucky. Okay, I have a minuscule chance here. Okay, that was good. Oh, I thought that was fucking the life thing. Now we got fucking... God not even knows what that is. Awesome, I just got hit again. Come on, I'm like halfway. Usually a thing comes here. Please, God. At least I have photon torpedoes. Oh, I thought that was one of them. Come on. Give me a fucking thing. Jesus. Alright. Okay, warp. Ah! What the fuck? Like, give it to me. Ah! Fucking shit! It's gonna be game over. I have the smallest chance of making this right now. Ah! No! Damn it! Gold Jay says this is a perfect game for monotonous car ride. Yeah, basically. Oh. This is our last transmission. The killer planet is approaching Earth. Nice try. We're dead. Oh my god. He's dead, Jim. Now I gotta start from the fucking beginning. This is not an easy game. But yeah, that's a good point. Like, I could just see that on a car ride. I want this beaten. I'm doing it again. I'm gonna beat this fucking game, I swear to God. I'd never even heard of that system until the AVGN video. Oh, you're talking about the Amiga CD32? Okay, so... the Amiga CD32... One second. The Amiga CD32. So here's the deal with that. So we just came out with the episode on that. It was the longest... It was such a long process for that video to come out. So I want to tell you guys how that whole process happened. So the how do I say this? So there's a game I don't want to give anything away. There's a game that was a request, and I wanted there to be a nerd episode on this particular game. So I went searching for it, and I found the game on eBay. And then I looked at the game, and it was for the Commodore CD TV, which I had never heard of. And I was like, what the hell is the Commodore CD TV? So I did some research, and I looked that up. And it was like this weird, obscure system, the Commodore CD TV. And I was like, okay, well, this game is for the Commodore CD TV. Let me find one of those. And I was having trouble finding one and whatever. But then what I read was, oh, this game, Commodore CD TV games, work on the Amiga CD32. And then I said, what the hell is the Amiga CD32? So then I started looking into that. So I ended up buying an Amiga CD32 because this game, the Commodore CD TV game, worked on the Amiga CD32. So I bought one. I found one, I bought one. And it was a little bit pricey. So I get it in the mail, and then I order the game, and then I actually ordered a couple other games, like Zool. And anyway, which Zool was kind of the mascot sort of character. He was the Bonk. He was the Mario of the system, from what I understood. Then, so I try the game, I put in Zool or whatever, and it doesn't work. And I'm like, fuck. It didn't work because the system was PAL. And, so I was like, fuck. So then I did more research, and I find out that there was a much more lower produced version of the CD32, the Amiga CD32, that actually was NTSC, and I think it came out in Canada, I want to say. So time goes by, I eventually find the NTSC version of the Amiga CD32. Now I get that. Now we're talking like a period of like a year has gone by. And so I show the games to James. I get the thing working, the NTSC version working, and I show the games to James, and I say, let's do it. I bought it because I was like, let's do a James and Mike Monday on it. Because we had done like Rondo of Blood and stuff like that, and I wanted to do like other systems, so it's not just all NES and Super Nintendo. I'm trying to like branch it out to do more stuff, more systems and stuff. So we end up doing this instead because I found that fucking Kung Fu game and Dangerous Streets and Gloom, and I'm like, okay, well, Gloom is a really bad ripoff of Doom. Dangerous Streets is a shit game that's like a bad Street Fighter, and then Kung Fu is like this obscure fucking... I was on eBay, I saw this really I just see a kangaroo, like a shitty kangaroo on a game. I'm just like, by the way, that game was expensive, and so I bought it hoping that it would be funny, and it was. I'm so happy I got it though because it was so funny. So that's basically the story of that. But it was an AVGN episode that took 3 years or something to finally have come out. So I'm really happy that, and I think you guys are gonna like the continuation of that a lot. Anyway, that's one of the ones I'm most like happy with for a long time. But there's also, I'm not gonna give anything away, but there's also another system that I found at the same time that we've been looking at, that I own, that we've been looking at for years, and I'm hoping someday maybe we make a nerd video on it, but at the very least we'll do a James and Mike Monday on this other system that I found that's really weird. But anyway, so that's the Commodore, that's the Amiga CD32 backstory. Was it NTSC or PAL? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I got both the NTSC and PAL Amiga CD32s for that episode. And we obviously used the NTSC one. Drool? Zool. Zool. Z-O-O-L. Drool. You can play Zool in the Zool building. You can play Z-O-O-L, Zool, in the Zool, Z-U-U-L building. Yeah. Should bring that game to the actual Zool building in New York and play it. That's what I want to see. If anybody's, it's a hotel, right? I don't know if it's a hotel or an apartment building, but if it's a hotel and anybody ever stays that, somebody should do that and tweet it to me. Gloom will ruin your eyes more than the waterfalls in Mario 2. Well, the one that's bad is the Doki Doki Panic waterfalls, technically. By the way, Mike, you should get a Famicom Super Game Boy 2, as the original Super Game Boy plays Game Boy games on Super Nintendo at the incorrect speed. It plays them too fast, which might be why you're having problems with this game and others. The Japan-only Super Game Boy 2 corrected it at other times. So the Beatles are the greatest, is telling me this. Question about that is, since you're saying that's Japanese only, that will it work on an American Super Nintendo? Because I know the cartridges will fit if you pull out the pins or whatever, but it's an apartment building. Okay, well then never mind. Yeah, it works if you cut out the plastic bits. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know if I've done that to this system, because this is, I have another Super Nintendo, so maybe I do with the other one. But the one I have here is a one-chip Super Nintendo, which is rare. And I've shown that before. I'm not going to do it again now because it's like the game's going. But I have the rare Super Nintendo, and I don't know if I want to fuck it up, and I can't check right now if it's already been done because the game's going, but I'll probably look later. Anyway, Super Game Boy 2 Japan. Be great if I had a pen. Remind me of that again sometime, chat, because I'm on a pen right now. Alright, I'm going to continue the game. This is going to be my next trial. Actually, I tell you what, really quickly, I'm going to take just a really quick break, and then I will be right back. I want to get a drink. Okay, back. So quickly, I want to tell you guys about. So somebody in the chat was asking about Crystallis. I just want to show that real quick. It's kind of in the shrink wrap, but it's been opened. But there you go, Crystallis. What an awesome cover. That is one of the best NES covers, in my opinion. By the way, fucking SNK. I want to do that SNK collection. So many things to do. Also, may be streaming this shortly too. This is another Donald Duck game because 2-player you can switch to Donald Duck. I already did Castle of Illusion, so I want to do that too. Anyhow, alright, I'm going to take another stab at Star Trek for Game Boy. Fucking Doomsday Machine. If you guys have not seen Doomsday Machine, watch that episode because it is such a good episode. I did write it down, the Japan Game Boy, yes. Now I have a pen. Alright, so Asteroid Field, I usually like to have a little more speed. I don't need as much phasers. This is probably fine. Something like that. Do-do-do-do-do. One thing I definitely have to give this game is the inclusion of, I don't want to say references, but just the inclusion of things from episodes from the show. They did a great job. The fact that they're showing things like Tholians, Doomsday Machine, Amok Time music, Private Little War, things like you would never expect something like that. Also, by the way, does anybody have any idea? Do I win the game if I do the Doomsday Machine, or is there more after the Doomsday Machine? Because if there's more after the Doomsday Machine, I will actually say that this game, right now I'm saying that this is still like an average game, but if there is more after the Doomsday Machine, I would go as far as to say that this is a good game. I'm not quite there yet. I'm at the point where I'm saying that this game is average. But if there's more to it, I would call this a good game. We will see. I have a feeling Doomsday Machine will be the end of the game though, because it is Game Boy and they're usually fairly short. You know what's a short Game Boy game? Is that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game for NES, the Konami one, Ultra, which if you want to see a video on that, check out Aaron Plays. Shameless promotion there. Fall of the Foot Clan, yeah. Okay, David Neighbor says Doomsday Machine is the final boss. Okay. So, average game. Which for Star Trek is pretty good. Now, if you want to put it in those terms, for a Star Trek game, this is a good game, because there's no Star Trek game that has done really as much as this game has done. But really, and I know there's like 25th anniversary and stuff, but I mean, I'd like to play that again, but I like the fact that this is like largely just a shooter is a thing. I don't like some of the shit that happens in some of the other Star Trek games. It's just like, I don't know. I don't really like the NES game. I think when I did that, you know what? There's a lot of references in that too, though. I think I stopped at that point with a piece of the action when we recorded that one. I believe was as far as I got with that. Star Trek Bridge Crew is supposed to be pretty good. Oh yeah, I haven't done the Bridge Crew thing. You know, I haven't played that Chill Bro, so I haven't played them all, so maybe I shouldn't speak. But that is the other thing about the Star Trek games, is that I have not played them all, so I should calm down with those statements. I just meant out of the Star Trek games that I've played. And I have played quite a few of them. You remember how fucking bad that, I don't know if it was Game Boy. I want to say it was I think it was the NES, Star Trek: The Next Generation. Oh, come on! Look how close that was. Fucking horse shit. I think it was the NES Star Trek game. No, wait. What the fuck was it? It wasn't the NES Star Trek game, because that was the one for the nerd episode. Maybe it was the Game Boy game or something. I can't remember. But anyway, I did this next gen. Oh no, yeah. It's Star Trek: The Next Generation for NES. That's the one I'm thinking of. Star Trek: The Next Generation for NES is fucking terrible. That's probably the one we should have done for AVGN, to be honest with you. That's worse than the original series one. Damn it. Give me a fucking do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, and people are saying the DS9, like Genesis game, is good. I haven't played that one, but I think I might own it. I'm gonna have to look. Alright, here we go. Really, that's alright. I'm going more in the right direction here. The Genesis one was mediocre. Alright, we have some Shattered Universe is awful. Okay. How many of you guys have played Star Trek Online? Do we have opinions on that? I haven't played it. I heard that that's alright. I actually really don't know much about it. It's like an online multiplayer thing, right? I would imagine. I don't really know. But even so, like, isn't it any good? I haven't played Star Trek Online, but left it for ages and can't catch up now. I played it on launch day. I haven't played it in the last 4 years, but it's pretty great. People who play it love Star Trek Online. Okay, so is it one of those where if you haven't been playing it for a long time, other players will just kick your ass, kind of like Fortnite? Or you have to put in like a ton of time into it to get anywhere? Because if that's the case, I don't know that I'll ever be able to do it, because since I stream, I don't, I'm not going to ever just stream one game, really. I might do a few streams on a game, but I'm not going to, usually I don't do more than a couple parts on a game. But with something like Superman 64, it was kind of a joke, and I really just wanted to beat that no matter how long it was. I was determined, because I just thought it would be funny to beat that game. But, typically I don't do too many parts on on streams on a game. Once in a while. Alright. Not even halfway yet, and I'm out of fucking photon torpedoes. This is not good. Star Trek Online is free to play on PC and PS4, so you can give it a try. Okay. You also beat Ninja Gaiden for Xbox. I did, or it was Ninja Gaiden 2. Sigma, I think. So yeah, that's true. I did that one. Like I said, once in a while I do a bunch of streams. But, you know what else I did? You know what the longest thing I did was? Fucking Dark Souls, actually. I probably spent too much time on that. I almost went through it twice, but then I was like, alright, this is going on way too long. I really like Dark Souls, is the thing. I was having trouble stopping playing it. My first run of that, I played it very tanky. And then my second run of it, I started playing it very, people are actually starting to complain that I was playing it too weak, the second run through. Because my first run through, people were saying, alright, you're too much of a tank, you're making the game too easy on yourself. And you know what, I didn't disagree with that. So then on my second run through, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to roll more. I'm gonna try to, you know, I was able to beat Havel the Rock with like, I think I had barely like any armor. Where the first time I did it, I cheaped it out. I cheesed it. But then I did it again the right way. And you know what? It's true. It was much more fun and rewarding to do it not tanky. So I don't know if I beat it that second run. I kind of forget what I was doing, but I think I was playing Pyromancer. Anyway, point is, I do really like Dark Souls, and I played that a ton, probably too much. Too much for streaming, at least. I think people were getting tired of it. But I could play that game for a long time. Jesus. Oh, God. Fuck. We're out of photon torpedoes, Captain. Ugh. Rent Star Trek V at your local video store. Oh my God. I saw Star Trek V in the movie theater, and I kind of liked it back then. Back in the 80s, it was different. I didn't realize how bad it was, really. But even then, I didn't really like love it or anything, because I had already I went to see Star Trek 4, which is my favorite Star Trek movie, and then 5 was like, even then as a kid, I knew it wasn't as good as 4. I had judgment even as a 8-year-old or something, however old I was when that came out, 9 years old or something. Did you leave sad about Bones? With what happened to his father in Star Trek V? I don't think so. Honestly, when I saw Star Trek V, I remember liking the sequence when in like 1988 when they do the whole thing with the shuttlecraft, and then the shuttlecraft crashes into the shuttle bay in the back of the ship. Because before that, you hadn't really seen anything like that. You watch it now, it kind of sucks. But at that time, there wasn't really anything like that where you saw like an interaction with the Enterprise like that. In the original series, sometimes they would show the shuttlecrafts leaving from, the shuttle bay. On Next Gen, they were already like doing that, but it was the first time I had seen something like crashing a ship into like the back of the ship. I thought that was kind of cool, actually. There was a few parts of the movie I liked. I liked the rocket boot thing when they went up the elevator, the turbo lift shaft. I kind of like that. It was stupid. The rocket boots were stupid, but you know what? Star Trek had a lot of fucking stupid things. I just accepted it. Why does God need a starship? Wasn't 5 the one directed by Shatner? It was. And he has a lot of stories about it. Alright, this is a better path. If I can get through this Tholian web, I might have a chance to beat this. If I could get through the Tholian web. That's an episode that Shatner is barely in, because he's, from what I remember, he's captured and he's like outside the ship or whatever, right? Is that one? I remember liking that episode a lot. Alright, phaser's gotta go up. Shield's gotta go up. You know what? I'm gonna probably do something like that. Just even. There's some thing on the wing. You know what? Fuck that. A little more speed. Dodging these fuckers is the worst. first. It's such a hard... It's like you need more of everything. I don't know, I'm gonna leave it. Alright, good. Do. Oof. Oh no. Fuck. Ooh, that was really close. Fuck. Oh, that was the fucking closest ever. Alright, so far so good. I'm doing alright. You know, it'd be nice if when they give me the thing, if it could be possibly, could be fucking life. Give me that. Or, I meant an extra guy, but you know what? I'll take life too, just so I can get through this. I'll take anything. Any fucking thing. Oh my god. Okay, now, oh my god. No! Oh god! Oh, it's a little bit of life. Come on! That's it? I'm so fucked right now. And I don't have any photon torpedoes. This sucks. Get like 2 more hits and I'm fucking gonna be dead. Ah, I'm probably gonna die. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, look at my life. 1 more hit, I'm dead. Okay, I'm really surprised I'm alive still. Fuck! Well, at least I have photon torpedoes now. Damn it! Death by bubble. You know, I'm not able to move that fast with this. I'm gonna give more power to shields and try that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's a little too weak, though. Let's try that. You love watching me play games? Well, thanks for coming in and watching, Zip Xavier. Also, by the way, thank you to all you guys that have been remembering to resub, because Twitch does not resub people, and sometimes people forget. So to you guys who have remembered, thank you so much. And thank you, LSM. That was right on target, right on time. Whoa. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Great. Great. Great! Fuck! Game over. So annoying. gonna give this another shot. This might be my last shot at this. Come on, I want to see that fucking Doomsday Machine. No rapid fire and sluggish controls are most illogical. Ugh. Konami made this. They can do better 2D shooters than this. They definitely can. I need the speed. I feel the need for speed. Dun, 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 dun. Even like you don't even get points for killing any of these. You know what? Like if you got points for shooting shit, and maybe if you got however many enough points, you can get an extra life or something. That would be nice. Like anything. This game is pretty relentless. At least they give you the password, but that's about it. And then they expect you to make it through the whole fucking sector. Sector Z. I will be getting back to Star Fox 2, by the way. Not Star Fox 2. I will be getting back to Star Fox for N64 as well. And continuing those badges, and I really want to beat that game on Expert. There. You know what it is? If you have full life, then they give you an extra life because they have no choice. They got to give you something. That's what it is. Alright. Now I know that. Okay. I feel like that gives me a little more hope. See, they hadn't been giving me extra lives in a while. I guess that one time I got one before, I must have had full energy. Alright, so now I know that. That's a big deal. It's a real big deal, guys. Fuck. Do. But in this game, it's a big deal. Shit. So let's talk about some of the better Star Trek The Original Series episodes. City on the Edge of Forever, Amok Time, shit, The Doomsday Machine. There we go. I'm doing better right now. I always like the episode The Empath. Nobody ever talks about that episode, but I always like that one. Court Martial. Let's see. Space Seed. How can I not mention that? The Immunity Syndrome. Ah, fuck. I was never a huge fan of Trouble with Tribbles. It's alright, but I never really loved that episode. Although there's some really good scenes in it. Some really funny stuff. You should watch it, but... what else? The Enterprise Incident. And The Enemy Within. I would skip Requiem for Methuselah, The Cloudminders, and That Which Survives. Those episodes suck. A Taste of Armageddon. Oh, how could I forget? One of the best episodes is Balance of Terror. I think that that's a great episode to start with. If you've never seen a Star Trek The Original Series episode, I probably recommend starting with that. Balance of Terror. Great. Oh, I got real far there. Fuck. Great. I gotta switch to... I need a little more phaser power. Divert power to the phasers, Captain! Well, if I get an extra life, I need to be able to divert. I need to be able to, not divert, avoid these ships more. It's a little bit better. Because they are just kamikaze Tholians. You never want to mess with a kamikaze Tholian, I always say. Fuck. Great. Now I can't get the extra life if it comes. Cool. Cool. Now I have to make it. This is such shit. Fuck! I fucking hate the Tholians. Alright. Alright. Sign of hope. Sign of hope. Sort of. Oh. And you know, I've never trusted Klingons either. Except for maybe Worf. Shit. You know what's one Klingon I would probably trust? Alexander Rozhenko. It's like the only nice Klingon. Oh no. That is because he is not the Klingon! Fuck me. I should have used the photon torpedo there. I'm an idiot. Give me this. Oh, come on. Where the fuck did that come from? Fucking out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to use these because otherwise I'm gonna die. Two more left. I'm just hoping to get far enough that I can get to, like, the extra... That! Okay. A chance. Am I dead? Fuck! Tell you what, I'm gonna do shields and phasers. Try something else. I don't know. This fucking sucks, man. I know I'm like real slow right now, but if I can get lucky to avoid these Tholians, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'm too slow. This is awful. Ah! Sucks. Great. This is really hard. This is a really hard game. Try it out someday, guys. Okay. It's the only way I'm making it through that. And when they give you life, it's like nothing. They give you like shit. And you know what else sucks? If you die, or the only way to really get more photon torpedoes is if you fucking die. Gimme, 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 gimme. Ooh, fucking bubbles. Fuck. Okay, alright. Alright, maybe. God. fuck. Fuck! Oh my god, it went the wrong way. Give me life or something, please, 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 God. Please give me life. Fuck! And you know how far I have to go to fucking do this? I'm not even anywhere. Well, I don't have the lives. I'm gonna reset. I'm back to nowhere. This is fucking absurd. Alright. This is gonna be my last attempt. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Last attempt. Here we go. This is absolutely nuts. What made you choose this game, you're a crazy motherfucker? Because it's Star Trek, the original series. Sky Coaster goes last attempt. Well, last attempt for the moment. You know I'm gonna want to beat this fucking game eventually. Alright. Last time. Alright. That was decent. Now, next time I'll go straight. And then I'll hit another asteroid field. The asteroid fields I don't mind too much. Alright. Once again, for this one, asteroid belts, I like having speed. Phasers don't matter quite as much. Shields are good. This is probably what I want. Is there input lag on this game? So, I'm playing it on a Super Game Boy. Somebody was telling me earlier to get the Super Game Boy 2, the Japanese one, which I don't have. Supposedly that helps with input lag. So yes, it's not the game that has input lag, but I guess it's the Super Game Boy that does. So I guess, I am playing this apparently with some input lag. It's not my setup. It's the Super Game Boy's fault, I guess. You know what? And I never knew that till today. And think of all the games we've done for, James on Mondays and whatever. I wish I would have known that. I would have got one a long time ago. Do. You see how I'm going up there? See, I'm being pulled up by the gravity of that planet. Oh my god. Gimme. Yeah, and there's the extra life. Thank God I just got that. Alright. That was a big deal. Imagine if I got another one. I'm not holding my breath. Alright. It's good that they give you that brief second of invincibility there. If they didn't, that would be bullshit. But they do. So I can't complain with that. And by the way, I feel like there's a million TOS episodes that I forgot to mention. Not a million, but probably like a good batch. Alright, I had to. I don't want to get hit. Fuck! As soon as I said that, well, forget getting an extra life. Another extra life. I was hoping to get 3. Oh, wait. That's full health. So if I can make it to the next stage, although if I had full energy there, I could have gotten another extra life. But regardless, if I can get one of those without getting hit, if I can make it through this. just hoping for all those extra lives, basically. What I'd like to do is be able to get the fucking a password. I mean, it's not possible, but if I could get a password with all the extra lives, that would also be nice. So when I do this, I would have the extra lives already. Fuck. There you go. I fucked it up. This is so ridiculous. You guys want to play a fucking tough game? Play this shit. It also might be screwing me though that I probably like lost lives earlier. Health? Alright. That's good. I gotta make it through this. Oh, you know what? I'm at the end. That was forgiving. They gave it to me at the end. Wow. Thank you, game. Alright. Shore Leave. Galileo 7. Those are good. No Buck Bumble today. Maybe I'll come back to Buck Bumble someday, but not right now. All I really need to do here is just keep going straight, I think. It's another asteroid field, so I'm gonna maintain what I've got here. Nice. If you guys want to see the Starship Enterprise for yourselves, if you happen to be in the United States, it is at the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. I would recommend going to see it. It is the original Starship Enterprise from the original series. They fixed it up because it was in sad shape, but they did an amazingly good job restoring it, which is nice to know that they did that. It seems like these days, you know, Hollywood likes to destroy things, like the Phantom of the Opera set and, you know, all kinds of film and television history. However, and then they turn that into like a Guardians of the Galaxy ride or some fucking shit. Why can't they build it somewhere else? Ooh, I actually got a photon torpedo. Oh, by the way, I had fucking full life and they didn't give me another extra life. And only one photon torpedo. If you're gonna screw me out of an extra life, at least give me 2 fucking photon torpedoes. That's a bunch of shit. Fuckers. I mean, I'll take a photon torpedo, but... And why can the Enterprise only shoot fucking 2 or 3 photon torpedoes? The Enterprise should be fucking loaded with photon torpedoes. This is bullshit. The fuck kind of day are they having that they only have 4 photon torpedoes? A bunch of horse shit. Sorry, Captain, we're out of photon torpedoes. I just been shooting them off into space for target practice on meteorites. Scotty, why would you do that? There's Tholians everywhere. Ugh, I was drunk, Captain. What did I tell you about getting drunk and firing off photon torpedoes? Ugh, sorry, Captain, I forgot. You know what happens when I drink that Sarian brandy. Sorry, I'm just having conversations with myself. See, I can do it with Next Gen and the original series. Ah! You're not a true Klingon, Mr. Worf. Somebody goes, I do that too. I'm not the only buddy. Oh, I'm not the only buddy. It's good. This is why I'm adept at doing live streams, because I can speak really well. I'm really wow. Shit. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Alright, I gotta get through this. Oh my god. Great. They do not allow you much room for mistakes here. Oh, fuck. Okay. Full life. I feel like I'm getting a little better at this. Never say that, because that's when you die. But I said it, so... Oh my god. I really needed to use something. There goes my one photon torpedo that the game fucking gave me. Bullshit. You know what? Maybe you can't get more than 2 lives. 2 more Enterprise. I wonder if you can get 3 starships. What does God need with a starship? Anyway, it's true. What does God need with a fucking starship? Kirk was right. Bunch of bullshit. Remember when Spock comes in with the bird of prey and just blows God away? That's great. What if that really was God, by the way? Nothing really said that it was definitely an alien. So did Spock kill God? I mean, maybe God was just evil. Spock killed God. That's what I think. I should have said that when we did the Star Trek rental review, and I didn't. Should have said it. Regrets. Regrets. Phasers. Phasers on full, Captain. God needs to go on dates. Well, he's stuck on that fucking planet in, what was the name of that zone he was in the movie? The Great Barrier. The Great Barrier. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go, here we go. Get me there. Wah, 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 wah. By the way, if you guys haven't seen it, I would imagine most of you have, but go check out the Amiga CD32 episode. It's now on our main channel. We know that there was a lot of people that were unhappy about not being able to see the nerd episodes right off the bat with Amazon. And we were trying to work out a solution with that with Amazon, but it just seems like they're not doing anything. So, since that was the case, hang on a second. We put the episode out on YouTube from the start. Basically, we're just not able to work something out where everybody could see that from the start in all countries. And so that wasn't us, that was Amazon. So because we couldn't figure anything out, we decided to just put it out on YouTube. We are looking for other solutions to put it on another platform that will do better than YouTube, but we want to do something hopefully that will be an international solution. The idea behind that was to help James fund his next feature, so we're still trying to figure it out, basically. So just to let you guys know. Oh shit! All right, health. Now I got a chance. You know what? I need something. And that was my last photon torpedo. Great. Oh, shit. Great. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Oh my god. Look at this. I'm gonna die. Oh, and I missed the fucking warp. Great! Give me that! Oh my god. Oh my god, I think I made it. Okay. Okay, so oh my god, all I have to do is make it through one more asteroid field. Holy shit, and I have 2 lives to do this. Alright, I'm gonna alter my, shit. I need, we might actually I might not beat the game, but we might actually see the Doomsday Machine. I'm glad that I tried this one more time now. Alright, so I need my speed up. Phasers are usually a little bit lower. I'm gonna bring the phasers down 1. Let's do this. That's a little bit too shitty. Let's do phasers up 1. Alright, here we go. Alright, so the asteroid fields are typically the easier ones. I have full energy right now. See, the thing is, I have no photon torpedoes right now, but I have 2 lives. So even if I die, then I'll be able to go through this again with photon torpedoes, and I should be able to make it. So we should, unless I really fuck this up, we should be able to see the Doomsday Machine. Now, whether or not I'm going to be able to beat it, I don't know. If anybody wants to look up anything about fighting the Doomsday Machine or whatever it is, help me out and let me know before I get there, because maybe there's some kind of weird fucking thing. I'd like to be able to beat this. I'd hate to get there and then find out, like, oh, you had to hit fucking some weird combination of buttons to beat it or some bullshit. Kind of like fighting the last guy and Who Frames fucking Judge Doom. How that is the bullshittiest fucking end boss of bullshit end bosses. Let me tell you, if you don't know the exact right way to do that, it's like good fucking luck. This is shittiest end boss fight ever. That fucking Judge Doom fight. I actually kind of like that game. Other than that fucking ruins that an otherwise pretty decent game. In my opinion, I actually do kind of like that game. Except for that, fucking ruins it. I mean, you really think about it, that's a pretty unique game in what they did with it. You know, you don't see, games like that much. They do a lot of stuff in there that's pretty original and different than, a lot of games. I have no photon torpedoes. It's kind of like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. That's a pretty original, at least at that time, game for what they did. Well, there we go. There we go. Okay. If I had one fucking photon torpedo or something. I knew it. I knew I was gonna get hit there. Shit. Alright, I'm halfway. Oh! Okay. That was good. Warp! Wormhole, I meant to say. Photon torpedoes armed. It's one of the funniest moments in the Star Trek The Motion Picture. Photon torpedoes, Captain. Captain. If I crash into this fucking planet, I'm gonna lose my mind. Gimme. This is so important. Go. Okay, that was health. Okay, I'm getting close. We might do it. And on the first gimme! We are fucking close to this, guys. I'm not going up there. I have to go through the middle. Shit. Oh my god. No! I hate everything. How was that possible? Exactly, how was that possible? Maybe at that point I need to turn up my shields. Are they gonna do that to me again? Did you see that section? Fucking shit with this. Well, I have photon torpedoes now. But this is my last life, by the way, right? Let me go back and did anybody find out anything about the Doomsday Machine? I wonder if I just have to make it there and then there's a cutscene or something. I'm gonna go back real quick, just to look. Once you get through the Doomsday Machine, you'll go through the final scrolling sequence. Space debris float in stationary positions around while large fireballs travel in straight lines across the screen. That sounds great. These are easy enough to dodge. Nothing I shouldn't be able to handle. Once you make it through the debris, you'll come face to face with the Doomsday Machine. Oh, that happens after. It takes a lot of hits. Great. All right. And I have one life unless I get another one. Well, let's see what happens. At least I have the photon torpedoes. I like that he says it takes a lot of hits. Yeah. Awesome. I would have imagined. So I tell you what, if I do lose this, and there's definitely a possibility I will, maybe I'll try this again later, but this is my last attempt for now at this. Oh, just made it. Like, I feel like I can beat this. It's just how much do I want to play it? Not much more right now. Oh, I can only handle so much at a time. Fuck. If I could save the fucking photon torpedoes for the Doomsday Machine. I'm gonna need them for that level before it. Probably, definitely. See, the other thing is if I had more lives, then I could die and have the photon torpedoes. Alright. I almost just fucking crashed into that planet, by the way, with the gravity bullshit. And I have no idea if they do that again with these fucking awful suns or whatever. I'm totally fucked. There it is. Fuck. Oh! Wormhole! Just trying to get ahead. It's a really bad idea. If I get to this area with a million of these suns again, I'm gonna maybe turn my shields up. I'm not sure what to do, frankly. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, God. Had to. I have 3 left, though. Oh, fuck. This is it. I'm turning it up. Fuck! Oh, I had another life. Alright, one more. I didn't know I had another life. What was I doing? I need the speed. Oh, this sucks so much. Divert power to shield. I diverted power to the shields. I need a little more than this. Last one, unless I get the extra life. But I have to not get hit. I thought that was it. That's why I fucking screamed so much. I thought that was the end of the game. And I'm so fucking close. I just want to see the fucking Doomsday Machine, even though I don't fucking beat it. I want to see the goddamn thing. And I know it would be like, oh, just look it up on YouTube, but I want to do it myself. Thank you, Stone LX9, for subbing. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free. Thank you guys so much for doing that. It helps me be able to do these streams at all. Alright. Oh, okay, that's great. I almost crashed into the fucking planet. Planet Killer. They also call the Doomsday Machine the Planet Killer. Probably where the idea for the Death Star came from. Should have been doing that more, by the way. Fuck. Getting fucking greedy here. I shouldn't have done that. That might have really fucked me. I like 4 photon torpedoes. Oh my god. Oh fuck! Ah, fuck. I need it. Okay. This is so fucking ridiculous. Imagine having this game when you were a kid and just being like... Imagine if this was the only Game Boy game you had. Well, I tell you what, you get some longevity out of it, at least. I'm so lucky I just survived that. You like music, guys? Isn't it great? In our last stream, we were doing bad jokes. If you guys have any bad jokes, maybe we can do that again. Oh, man. Wouldn't it be nice if they, like, kind of altered this last area so I can fucking get through? No, by the way, none of the other asteroid areas were nearly this hard. Okay, health. Holy shit. That just kind of warped me through that. I'm almost at the end. If I die, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Last area. Planet Kalanda system. Sector 992.7, Class M. Class M planet. Wait, Class M planet? Oh no. Wait a second. Do I have to do another planet? Do I have to do another away mission? How long is this fucking game? Oh my god. There are... It went off the screen. Remember, a touch from the Kalandas can be deadly. Oh, this is fucking that which survives, isn't it? Fucking shit, man. Alright, well, you know what? You know what the thing is? I have the password now. So I'm not gonna do the rest of this right now. Actually. So, I'm gonna save this, honestly, for another stream. Because I have the password, I can start right here. So, alright. I'm gonna take a quick break for 1 minute. And I will be right back. And maybe I'll do something else, we'll see. But I can't with this anymore. Okay, so here's the deal. I was thinking to do another stream, but not right now. I'm gonna stream probably a little bit later today. So that's the deal. I will come back to Star Trek at some point. I have the code to do it. I want to fucking beat this game. I don't know how much longer it is, but I'm gonna stop for now. Again, some of the things we're thinking about doing. I think we're gonna stream this later today. The World of Illusion. I've already done Castle of Illusion, and then there's also there's World of Illusion, Castle of Illusion, and then oh, you know, Mickey Mania. I don't know if I did Mickey Mania or Castle of Illusion. I might have done them both. I'm gonna check really quickly. Hold up. Let's see what I've done. Let's see what I've done. Okay, so I did Castle of Illusion for Sega Genesis. If you guys would like to watch that, this is my Castle of Illusion stream. I also did the PC version, but then I think I did Mickey Mania. Hold up. Did I not? Okay, I guess I have not done Mickey Mania, but you know what else I did do, though? Here's another one. I did... Can I even say this? This is Disney's Magical Quest 3 starring Mickey and Donald. So I did that one. So check that out. So in the meantime, if you guys want to see some Mickey Donald whatever streams, and then later today, hopefully, I'll hopefully do World of Illusion. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and also, yes, I want to get back to Fact Xanadu. I will try more of that when I can. All right, guys, thanks for watching.